A lot of comedians come up onto stages like this, and we might do things that are a little bit different or a little bit odd. A lot of comedians can be quite weird people. Some of us do that by choice. Some of us have no choice in the matter. We come up on stage and we express ourselves in the way that comes naturally to us in the best way that we can, and audiences go, this is weird. you're weird. You're weird. You should go to one of the weird comedy nights, or a comedy night where you can be alternative or different or whatever. And but because we don't like this, so then you find a place where you feel sort of accepted, and you can do strange things from your heart or from your soul, and you feel a bit less like an alien, and then you try and take that stuff, stuff where you feel like, this is working, I'm expressing myself, and you go and do it again at one of those other nights, and people go, why have you come back with this? We don't like this. This is no good. And it can be very difficult in those situations, because you just feel like you're just trying to be yourself, and the thing that you're always told in that situation, and some of the other comedians might empathize with this, the thing that you're always told in those times is to think about the one person in the room who understands it. Because supposedly there will always be that one person there. It doesn't matter how badly it's going. Somebody there will understand and will feel like, I've never seen anything like this before. I didn't know it was possible to express yourself in this way, and you have to dedicate that performance to that one person, because once upon a time that person was you. And if you hadn't seen somebody do the same for you at one time, then you might never have ended up going on the journey that you went on. And they tell you to remember that, no matter how bad the gig is. Think about that one person, because supposedly they're there in every room. So could you please identify yourself? Because supposedly you're here. Apparently you're here. There's somebody in this room who's watching this thinking, wow. I didn't know you could do that. And he feels like, this whole gig is just for me. So who is that person? Can you identify yourself? There's got to be somebody. Could be you. You feel like, yeah, okay. So do you mind if I quickly give you a message? So I'm talking to the one person in the room who sort of, this speaks to them more than anybody else, and maybe in a way that's setting you on a path to do whatever you want, and in a way maybe I'm talking to the version of myself that once set out on this path. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Leave now. Leave now. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. You've got to go. This is no good. This is no good. You won't miss anything. And you've got to leave before you make some bad choices. Because there is no dignity to this life. There is no dignity to this life. It's very embarrassing. It's an embarrassing way to live and make your money. And you're going to run out of ways to make it sound glamorous. For a while, people will be like, oh, cool. And then people will worry. There will come a point where they will worry, and they'll look at the global situation as well and be like, and you're still doing. But that's still what you're doing, is it? But you can leave now. You could buy a house. You could be a house. You could be a house. I don't know. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. High five. Yeah, cool. Okay.